Alright, and this is my speed run of Primal Rage on a Sega Genesis using Vertigo on the hardest difficulty. Now, of course, this was recorded on real hardware. I played this on the Model 2 Genesis using an HDMI converter. So if the colors do look a little washed out, then you know why. Now, throughout this run, I am going to explain the strategies I used, backup strategies, just overall how the game works. So, Primal Rage. For a button fighter, it's 1, it uses numbers for notation, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is light punch, 2 is medium punch, 3 is light kick, and 4 is medium kick. And if you press 1 and 2 together, that's heavy punch, and if you press 3 and 4 together, that's heavy kick. So time starts when I pick Vertigo, and now to explain the fights. So with Diablo, the first round didn't go how I wanted to, so the safe strat for this is to keep using Stinger, which is done by holding 2 plus 3 and pressing forward. And it'll work for most of the time. Sometimes he might do Fireball and Wake Up instead of the charge, but it should still trade. Realistically, the optimal way to defeat Diablo in the speedrun is you gotta hope he does Fireball at the start of the round, and then you want to use a Come Slither, which is 1 plus 3 back. You hold 1 plus 3 and press back, like right there. And then you want to do a stun combo, which is 1, 2, sweep into the Stinger. And after you stun him, you want to do crouch forward sweep Stinger, and then just go back to the normal strat. Now, you might be wondering, why am I doing a fatality here? Doesn't that take a bit more time compared to just like jabbing him? Well, the thing is, in the final battle, you have to face all 7 opponents in a row, but whichever ones you did a fatality on previously, they'll take way more damage. So, in the long run, this does save me time in this final battle. Alright, Blizzard, a bit weird. You kind of have to wait for him to get close, and then you want to do 1 heavy punch, and then that combo right there. Now this is a really cool combo. So what I did just there was crouch 4 sweep hypnosis for restun, and then 4 sweep into Stinger and the dizzied. Normally crouch 4 sweep into Stinger doesn't dizzy on its own, but because I did it after the hypnosis, it did. I don't know why it works like that, but it is a thing you can do. So just wait for him to get close, and then jab, heavy punch, come slither, and then sweep into Stinger. And then do the re-dizzy combo, really freaking good. And yep, gonna finish him off with a fatality. So with Blizzard, always hold down back at the start of the round. And yeah, just wait for him to get close. If he does the turn punch, just try to like kick him out of it and get some space. And then just wait for him to get closer and start the combo. And I should mention that these combos are a bit harder than they look. That's the reason why it took me so many attempts to do this. Okay, so Talon. Just hold down back at the start of the match and use Come Slither. And you have to do a kind of strict stun combo that involves again, it's similar to what I did with Blizzard. It's 1, then 1 plus 2, which is heavy punch. No, it's 1, 2, sweep into Stinger. And the timing is a little strict. But once you get it, it will stun Talon, and then you can do the re-dizzy combo that I did on Blizzard. See, there you go. 1, 2, sweep into Stinger. Now, I should have mentioned that this combo right here, the crouch 4 sweep into dizzy, the hypnosis, it doesn't work on every character. It works on Blizzard, Talon, Chaos, and I think that's about, Blizzard, Talon, Chaos, and Armadon. It doesn't work on Vertigo, Sauron, and Diablo. Maybe it does in the corner, but for the speed run, that's obviously not what we're going for. Alright, so the next fight is Sauron. This fight is a bit difficult because realistically what you want to do is start with heavy punch, which is 1 plus 2, and then combo into Come Slither and then do a dizzy combo. The problem is that like it's not frame perfect, but like, I don't know, it's like a little bit of a delay once like the words rage disappear. So really the most important part about this fight is that you press heavy punch right when the match starts. But even then, if you're unlucky, I think it happens here, I did actually do that, but he just like backed away from it. So yeah, this game in general, there is plenty of luck involved when it comes to the start of the round, because realistically, like for example, with Blizzard, the most optimal round would be if he just walks forward. Diablo, he starts with Fireball in both rounds. Talon, he does the grab. Thankfully, he did that. And Sauron, he just gets hit by the standing heavy punch, which he usually does, but sometimes he would just back away. Alright, Chaos. For this guy, Usually want to stick with safe strats, which is sweep into stinger, because he would try to like hit it back, but you would just have more priority. So really quick match overall. I think this is actually the optimal strat. Now, what I did before this, my strat before I did this one was I'd hope he'd do back fist at the start of the match. Then I'd do crouching heavy punch, which is crouch 1+2 and into come slither, and then do a dizzy combo. But I think sweep into stinger is much easier. I don't know if I already mentioned it, but sweep is just crouch 3+4. So just a much safer strat, and then of course I am going to go for the fatality. So yeah, the speed run is very difficult. As you can see, it took me over 150 attempts. It wasn't exactly 157 since someone used to like, test it to make sure it works and all that. But man, this was really, really rough. Okay, Vertigo. You want to wait for it to get close enough, and then you want to do stand 3, then 1+2 into come slither, and then sweep into stinger. And that is the re-dizzy combo. And when it comes to ending these fights, always use like jabs, like 2 then 1+2 as a combo, because if you knock them down, that obviously takes a bit more seconds away. So if they're dizzy and they're very low health, just use like a few combo punches into each other, and that should do it. So again, the same re-dizzy combo, just do stand light into stand HP, then come slither, and then sweep stinger. So the thing with this combo against Vertigo is that if you're not like precise, if you're not fast enough, sometimes the combo won't like dizzy. Like if you do stinger a bit too slow, or I think the sweep. So that can be a little annoying at times. Now for one of the easier fights, Armadon, really you just need him to get close. Then you want to do crouch 3, stand 1+2 to come slither, then sweep stinger. And now you can do the re-dizzy combo, which is crouch 4, sweep, hypnosis, crouch 4, sweep, stinger. Then end it with 2 1+2. Hopefully these numbers don't sound too confusing, but it is the notation Primal Rage uses, so I felt that it was best to use them here. Now Armadon is a bit random. Sometimes he'll like right here he just starts walking. That's the most optimal way to get this match to go. If he starts kind of like Blizzard, if he just walks towards you, that's like the fastest way this match can go. But there are times where like he would just waste, again with plenty of the other characters, they would just waste time where like he would just walk around, or he won't attack, or he would just like do 2 moves together. So again, when it comes to like all these fights, maybe except Diablo, you can't take a risk. Always hold down back just in case, and just get ready for it. Alright, so we're up to the final battle. And for this, you need to chomp some humans to get some extra life. For Vertigo, this is done by holding R4 buttons and pressing down, forward, up. And what this does is it gives you another life bar. Like you're building up a second life bar for the final battle, because in the final battle, you're fighting all 7 opponents in a row on pretty much this life bar and your regular life bar. This isn't too necessary because when you face I'll get into that in a bit, but anyways, here we go. So they do come at random. With Armadon, you want to jump away and then just wait for him to get close. Now, unfortunately, if he gets too close, he will actually like interrupt your attack. So this was a really bad, like, I lost a lot of time here, which I really do regret considering what the final time is. But that's fine. So the next opponent is Vertigo. So she just teleports in, just keep a distance and you should be good. And I just need to get the combo here. There we go. And as you can see, I'm doing way more damage compared to when I first fought these characters. So that was Armadon, Vertigo. There's 5 characters left. You can look out for the name to know who's coming in. And you can also just like hear what sound they make as well. So Talon, just hold down back and then come slither and do the combo. There we go. Now, something I didn't mention, similar to like everyone else with Talon, when you face him at first, he could just do nothing for like 10 seconds or get too close and just do an unblockable command grab. So Talon's a little annoying because like sometimes he just won't do the grab, but it's not too often. Usually he does the grab at round start. Alright, so Chaos, same thing. Just do the sweeps into into the stinger, and there you go. So there's 3 characters left. There's Diablo, Sauron, and who am I missing? Blizzard. So Diablo teleports in. Just stick with the safe strat. Don't try to wait for him to do fireball or something. Like, just keep doing stinger and you should be good. Realistically, if I could just do come slither and he did that, like that fireball right there, it'd be better. But it is what it is. Like, so it's fine. So that's a Sauron Blizzard. Blizzard, you just want to wait. And now I just gotta wait for him to get close. Okay, I got really lucky there. And just one more. There we go. And just one character left, Sauron. He is a bit problematic. An alternate strat you can do is when he's at a certain distance, you can do crouch one sweep into stinger, but sometimes I don't know, he would just like has more priority, but it is what it is. And yeah, that was Primal Rage on a Sega Genesis. Hardest difficulty using a character I love, but okay, not in that way, but I really do love Vertigo. She's one of my favorites. At least my favorite dinosaur. But yeah, a good 1002. If I didn't get hit so many times by Armadon in the final battle, I kind of got a sub 10, but it's whatever. This run took me so many attempts, and like, I'm just glad I got a really good time. I'm glad I got close to 10 minutes. So yeah, overall, a really, really good run. I'm very proud of this one. And even better is that I managed to do it without losing. And before you ask, you might be wondering, well, doesn't losing take like more time away? Well, yes, it does, but the thing is, when you play the final battle, when you lose a life, immediate like the next frame, immediately the game will ask if you want to continue like right there, and the match will like keep going. You'll immediately resume when you hit continue, and you get all your health back. So continuing doesn't really matter in the final battle because like, you know, like the frame after you just act and you just start immediately, you just keep going. Like only obviously it matters if you lose the main fight, since that's costing you time. But yeah, overall I had a lot of fun finding out the strats for this game. Something like usually when it comes to speedrunning I get frustrated, and I still do. Like we all do, honestly. But yeah, like I really enjoyed finding out the strats. I enjoyed actually trying to make them work in like a real run. And I'm very happy that I got this run to actually happen because I love Primal Rage. It's a very difficult game to get into, but if you're able to put in the time and learn it, it is very fun. I hope you enjoyed the speedrun, and with that said, I'll see you later.